What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another D3 build guide. Today we are going to be talking about the Greater Rift Speed version for farming gear with the Roland Sweep Crusader, which is an interesting and fun build. So before we get into it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, anything you can do to help out the channel for free. And don't forget, we're about to have a giveaway as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. How you enter is you got to be subscribed to the channel, have to like and comment on any video where it is mentioned. Any video that it is mentioned that you like and comment on will get you one entry into the giveaway. And then as soon as I hit 1,001 subscribers, I will give it away. I'm going to be giving away either a copy of D4 or another game of your choice if you've already pre-ordered it or you already have it, depending on whenever I hit that threshold. Anyway, let's hop right into it. The Roland set. 2 set. Every use of shield bash and sweep attack reduces the cooldown of your laws and defensive skills by 1 second. It's going to be keeping our cooldowns down like mad. 4 set. Increases the damage of shield bash and sweep attack by 17,500%. We're doing sweep attack all the time. That's all we're doing. Every use of shield bash or sweep attack that hits an enemy grants 75% attack speed and 15% damage reduction for 8 seconds. This effect stacks up to 5 times. So it's going to be going crazy, getting our stacks up. You're a little squishy until then, but it's not too hard to get that up. And then we're using the Captain Crimson's 3 set. 2-piece reduces cooldown of all skills and resource costs of all skills by 20%. Both of those come in handy in this build because sweep attack is a spender. The 3 set, damage dealt increased by your percentage of cooldown reduction, damage taken reduced by your percent of cost reduction. So in this build, our biggest stats are cooldown, crit. So you want to have as much cooldown as you can get. Squirt's Necklace, we are not taking damage. Your damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. Damage taken is increased by up to 50. Strong Arm Bracers, enemies hit by a knockback take extra damage. So we are using a skill that pulls them in, so they're going to be taking extra damage. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, reduces remaining cooldown of your skills by 1 second when you hit with a resource spinning attack. We're hitting with sweep attack constantly and super fast, so our cooldowns are going to be going crazy. Convincing the Elements, gain increased damage for 4 seconds, rolls around. So when it rolls around to fire, we're going to be doing big damage, otherwise it's just kind of there. I ignore this for the most part, and it's just kind of a little bonus when you get there. Denial. Each enemy hit by your sweep attack increases the damage of your next sweep attack by up to 125%, stacking up to 5 times. So big density, you do more damage. It's interesting. It's kind of fun, and that shield looks sweet. Okay, and we're using the furnace, so just to increase damage against elites by 47%. It's huge. It's huge. All right, so let's go over the gems real quick. We're using a big cooldown gem in the hat. We're using diamonds in the armor for toughness because we are squishy. We're using Bane of the Trapped, slowed enemies take more damage. Bane of the Powerful because we're not doing anything that's pushing with this build right now. So just extra damage after you kill your first elite pack, basically stays up the entire rift. And then Molten Wildebeest Gizzard, this is the only thing we have that's really helping us with our Squirt's Necklace, so we're trying to keep that up. In the cube, we have Golden Flins. Sweep attack restores 6 wrath for each enemy hit and has its damage increased by 300%. So hitting more enemies, we're going to stay closer to full wrath. Saying that, Aquila Curious, while above 90% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. So we're kind of trying to stay above 90% at all times. Ring of Royal Grandeur, so we can have the 3-piece and the 6-piece. We're using Iron Skin Flash because, well, our cooldown is going to basically be up all the time, so we can pick whatever we want. And Flash is going to give us movement speed whenever we take damage. We're using Akarat's Champion Prophet, which is giving us more armor. It's giving us a cheat death. It's giving us more wrath regeneration, and it's giving us some increased damage. We're using Steed Charge, Drawn Quarter. 2 reasons. 1, it's healing us because of one of our passives. 2, it's pulling stuff together for us to let us smack them with the sweep attacks. Sweep attack, Blazing Fire. Sweep attack, sweep a mystical flail through enemies up to 18 yards before you, dealing damage, and they burn. Condemn, pulls everything in before you explode. Laws of Valor, reduces wrath cost by 50%, increases your attack speed. We're all about attack speed with this build. Finery, the best passive in the game. 15% extra strength just for existing. Indestructible, just in case we get one tapped. I mean, it can happen because we have stacking toughness instead of just toughness out of the gate. Heavenly Strength, so we can put a two-hander in our one hand. Duh, look at that furnace. It looks so good. And then we've got Holy Cause. The amount of damage is equal. Your damage dealt by your weapon is increased by 10%, which is huge. And then whenever you do holy damage, you gain 1 life. Holy damage on Steed, holy damage on Condemn. Alright, so let's go knock out a 90. This isn't the fastest build, but it is pretty fun. So that's something to consider. Go ahead and pop your cooldowns. Go ahead and do that. Go down here and start hitting stuff, right? So we're going to get our stacks up. Alright, now we got our stacks up. Now you don't have to worry as much about using the Steed in this build as you did in the other build because we don't have the Norvald's Fervor. We're not getting extra damage from using the Steed. We just want to make sure we're keeping up our cooldowns, and that's basically it. So the thing is, okay, so this one's a Juggernaut. That's why he's taking so long to go down. That makes all the sense in the world. But just to show you, we can drop the Juggernauts with this build. It is not unreasonable to think you can kill anything that you run into in your Rift. Like here's a regular yellow. He's just getting dunked. Look at that. He did. Alright, so yeah, so we just want to basically get good density, keep your cooldowns up. Yeah, just spam your buttons, really, because your attacks are going to reduce your cooldowns are going to reduce your cooldown, like everything is reducing your cooldowns. Is this another Juggernaut? This is another Juggernaut. We're going to kill him just out of spite. Just out of spite, we're going to kill this guy. But yeah, look at that. We have almost 2 billion toughness. Yeah, so killed the Juggernaut. The Jugger, what? Alright, oh, good map. Heck yeah. Alright, so I kind of have my own little strategy for this map. I zigzag from top to bottom, so I don't know if that's the best way to do it or not, but like I go over here, and then I just kind of clear the fog of war a little bit at a time, so like it's kind of interesting, but Alright, so we're basically just popping Condemn every time it's up. We're just keeping our cooldowns on cooldown, is what we're trying to do here. For the most part, I don't even use my Steed charge, because like, I do sometimes, but like, I kind of like to just smack stuff and walk around. Like this is fun, right? So like, why not just embrace the play style of smack stuff and walk around? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but we're tanky. We got, you know, all of our cooldowns. We got basically everything we need. Like I said, it's not fast, but it's fun. It's another one of those sets that, like, if you want to get on the leaderboard, there's not a ton of competition, so get on the leaderboard. You know, see what you can do. Push on it a little bit. See if you can be that guy. See if you could be the Roland's guy. See if you can be the Sweepsader guy, right? Like, do it. Get out there and enjoy it, right? Like, remember, we're not here for the meta. We're here for the fun. If you can come up with some weird build that's just a ton of fun, who cares if it's as good as everything else? You just enjoy your time playing the game, right? That's what we're here for. So, let's attack this Juggernaut into the dirt. God, I've gotten so many Juggernauts this run. I would just like to point out, like, when you get normal mobs, they die pretty quickly, but when you get Juggernauts, they just don't. I don't know. Yeah. But here's these guys. I should have pulled him a little closer, but I did not because a little distracted by watching what I'm doing. Having a good time because the animations are cool. We be sweep attacking like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Alright, well, here we go. Bang. This should be the Guardian. Guardian has found me. And let's just stand here and attack him into the dirt. Now you don't have to worry about anything, because like all your cooldowns are always up. You got all the freaking toughness in the world. I mean, my gear's bad. I have 6,900 strength. None of my paragons are put in. Like, yeah, this is a build, right? Go play it. Go have fun. Like, knock it out. Be that guy. Be the guy that pushes with Rolands and like laughs because you're just like, hey, look, I'm #1 with Rolands because nobody else wants to take the time to learn. Anyway, in the meantime, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for sticking around. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the giveaway. And go get those legendaries.